Okay, so help me out with this real quick because it's not that I need help with it, but this is what I'm thinking about. All right. First of all, Maria Bello says she's gay. And I'm thinking about that photograph I saw of her naked, spread eagle, and I'm thinking, God, I want to get between that. Oh, those hot sex scenes, all those movies, or those photographs where she's just like saying, come on. And I'm thinking, God, she is the perfect sex pot. Or then I'm thinking, okay, she was married, she's got children, but now she says she's gay. And then Tom Daley, almost a few days earlier, says he's gay after spending the last 2 years denying that he is gay and having pictures with he and Stanford diver Cassidy Cook and they're holding hands. Or think earlier this year to Jason Collins, who said, the NBA basketball player who said that he is gay, and then it was revealed that he had a girlfriend, Carolyn Moose, who I interviewed, and they were set to get married roughly 4 years ago, but he basically left her at the altar, pretty much. And now this is this year for people who were straight or thought of as being straight suddenly coming out as saying that they're gay. Of women I've dated in my life, the majority have said that they were lesbian either before or after we slept together. And that's because I live in Oakland. That's a whole other story. But the bottom line is that what I've learned is people who make choices like that, I'll just say it straight out, seem to confuse communication with love. And that is that they think that because the communication is sex to sex, in other words, male to male, and it's good, that they should be in love. The communication between men and women is always going to be off because men are from Mars and women are from Venus. That's the beauty of it. Some people confuse arguing and passion and arguing with loving, and I get the impression Maria Bello was in some of that. It seems like along the way she's still trying to learn what it means to be in love. For me, being in love is more than just about yourself. Okay? It's not hedonism, and that seems to be what we're returning to in society. It's about sacrifice. It's sacrifice for another person, sacrifice to respect that other person. And in all these examples, if you think about it, other people have been impacted or hurt by the decision that either Maria Bello or Tom Daley or Jason Cook made. I'm not arguing they don't have the right to do that. I'm not saying they should not have done it. But it would have been ideal if it weren't so messy. You understand what I'm saying? If they didn't have families that were impacted by these decisions. And we say, oh, it's beautiful, it's all about you. But we've got to get to a point where it's about the other person too. Now, me, for myself, as I've said before, I love the scent of a woman. And again, there's a reason why I put cologne down there. I don't like the scent of a man. Women have internal plumbing, men have external plumbing. There's a huge difference. Excuse the pun. And that's what I'm accustomed to. Okay? But what I want to remind people as we go forward, that straight people have the right to make that distinction as much as people who are homosexual want the right to love someone of the same sex. I applaud that. But remember this. Everybody has the right to be who they are, so you should never try to convince the other person that their way is not as good as your way. It's just that there are different ways. All I'm saying is in all of this, be careful who you impact, because this year is the year of the straight person, or person we thought was straight, saying, oh, that they're not, but there's always that relationship in the back that's been affected. And having said that, Maria Bello, I don't care how many kids you have, I don't care who we're hooked up with, at some point, you and me.